Hi students, welcome to the part 2 PYQ discussions of the chapter limits. So in the last video we have discussed so many important questions and concepts regarding this chapter, and in this video also we'll be continuing that is we'll be discussing a lot more questions from this chapter and also the associated concepts and shortcuts. Okay, so please stay tuned to the last question, as this chapter serves as a basics, that is a fundamental for the upcoming calculus topics, that is differential calculus and integral calculus. A lot more problems on calculus will be solved using the techniques of limits. Okay, so to understand the concept of this chapter is very important. Okay, so let's begin. Our very first question from 27th January 2024. Two values A and B are given. We need to find the values, that is we need to find A, B, Q. Okay, A is what? Limit x tends 0, root of 1 plus root of 1 plus x square minus root 2 divided by x raised to 4. And B is limit x tends 0, sin square x divided by root of 2 minus root of 1 plus cos x. Okay, see, if we go for DSM, that is direct substitution method, we can identify the nature of the limit here. That is here the limit, I think it's in, not I think, it will be in 0 by 0 form, right? It will be 1, the 1 plus 1 is 1, root 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is root 2, that is root 2 minus root 2, that is 0, 0 by 0, it is in 0 by 0 form, it is also in 0 by 0 form, right? That is 0 by 1 plus cos 0 is 1, that is root 2 minus root 1 plus 1, that is root 2 minus root 2, that is 0. Okay, that is both the limits are in indeterminate form. Okay, therefore we need to apply other methods to get the proper result. Okay, so at first, in both the cases, the limits are given in terms of roots. Okay, that is in surds. Therefore, in order to evaluate that, it's better to go for rationalization method. Okay, in most cases that will be helpful. So, rationalizing here, we will get what is the numerator here? Root of 1 plus x square minus root 2. And what is the conjugate of that? Root of 1 plus x square plus root 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to multiply that with the corresponding conjugate of the numerator in the numerator as well as on the denominator. Okay, therefore it will be A is equal to limit x tends to 0, root of 1 plus x square minus root 2 into, this will be root of 1 plus x raised to 4 plus root 2 divided by x raised to 4 into root of 1 plus x raised to 4 plus root 2. This I am going to write it as P. Okay. See, this is A plus B into A minus B. It will always be like that. Okay, that is why we are rationalizing it using this technique. Therefore, it will be 1 plus x raised to 4. I am going to write it here. That is root, after eliminating the root, it will be 1 plus root of 1 plus x raised to 4 minus 2. Okay, root to the whole square is minus 2, and this will be root of 1 plus x raised to 4 minus 1 divided by x raised to 4 into P. Okay. See, A is equal to limit x tends to 0. See, even after applying the limits now, it's still in which form? 0 by 0 form, that is in indeterminate form. Therefore, we need to rationalize it further. Okay, that is, here we can write it, that is A is equal to limit x tends to 0. What is the conjugate of this one? That is root 1 plus x raised to 4 minus 1 into root of 1 plus x raised to 4 plus 1 divided by x raised to 4 into root of 1 plus x raised to 4 plus 1, okay, into P. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Just basic calculation only. See, listen very carefully. I'm going to skip a step here. Okay, skip some steps here. Okay, be very careful. Again, A plus B into A minus B. This becomes 1 plus x raised to 4 minus 1. And that becomes what? X raised to 4. So basically the numerator is what? X raised to 4. So here I'm going to cancel that x raised to 4 and this x raised to 4. Okay, so A will be equal to, apply x tends to 0 here, you will get root of 1 plus 0 is what? 1, and 1 plus 1 is what? 1 by 2 into, what was P? P is here. We can substitute 0 here and substitute the value here. Okay, that is I think it will be 2 root 2. Yes, that is 1 plus 0 is 1, root of 1 plus 1 root 2, root 2 plus root 2 is what? 2 root 2. That is A is equal to 1 by 2 into 2 root 2. That is A is equal to 1 by 4 root 2. Okay, that's done. Then B. B is, okay, here also I am going to apply the rationalization technique here. Therefore, after applying that, you will get sine square x into root 2 plus root of 1 plus cos x divided by, see, if you multiply this with its corresponding conjugate, what you will get here? That is root 2 square minus root 2 square minus root 1 plus cos x the whole square. That is, this into its corresponding conjugate becomes a square minus b square. What is root 2 square? 2. 2 minus 1, that is 1. 1 minus cos x will be there. Therefore, it will be 1 minus cos x. Okay, listen very carefully, because I am going to do a calculation here, do a simplification here. Okay, so what is 1 minus sine square x? Sine square x is 1 minus cos square x. Okay, listen. What is 1 minus cos square x? 1 plus cos x into 1 minus cos x. And that 1 minus cos x and this got cancels. Okay, sine square x is 1 minus cos square x. 1 minus cos square x is 1 plus cos x into 1 minus sin x. That 1 minus cos x and this 1 minus cos x got cancelled. Therefore, the remaining will be what? 1 plus cos x. Okay. After applying x is equal to 0, you will get 1 plus 1 is what? 2. And this will be, 2 root 2. That is, b is equal to 2 into 2 root 2. That is, b is equal to what? 4 root 2. Okay, you need to find the value of a, b cube, right? Okay, basically a and b are same. Therefore, in the next slide, we can perform that. A, b cube. Okay, that is 1 by 4 root 2 into 4 root 2 the whole cube. Okay, a and b are not same, they are reciprocals of each other. Okay, sorry. Therefore, this will be 4 root 2 the whole square, that is 60 into 2, that is what? 32. That is, our final answer will be what? 32 here. Okay, just pure rationalization method, you will get the final result. Okay, that's all. Hope you got the idea here. So, the next question. Yeah, another very basic question. Limit x tends to 1, 5x plus 1 the whole raised to 1 by 3 minus x plus 5 the whole raised to 1 by 3 divided by 2x plus 3 the whole raised to 1 by 2 minus x plus 4 the whole raised to 1 by 2. Okay, is equal to m root 5 divided by n into 2n the whole raised to 2 by 3. So, okay, greatest common divisor of m and n is 1. You need to find 8m plus 12n, the value of that. Okay. Yes, we can formulate this. Before that, just apply x is equal to 1. You will get 6 raised to 1 by 3, 6 raised to 1 by 3, 0 by 5 raised to 1 by 3. Yes, 0 by 0 form. That the limit is in which form? In determinate form. In here, okay, it will be, if you apply L'Hospital rule here, I think you will get the answer in within 1 or 2 differentiation. Okay, let's check that out. Therefore, it will be limit x tends to 1, 1 by 3, 5x plus 1 the whole raised to 1 by 3 minus 1 is minus 2 by 3, and the derivative of this, that is 5. Okay, that I can written here, minus 1 by 3 into x plus 5 the whole raised to minus 2 by 3. The derivative of the what's inside is 1. Here it will be 1 by 2 into 2x plus 3. Okay, the whole raised to minus 1 by 2 into 2 minus 1 by 2 into x plus 4 the whole raised to minus 1 by 2 into 1. Okay, just apply x is equal to 1 here. This becomes 6. This also becomes 6, and this becomes 5. This becomes 5. Okay, so result will be 6 raised to minus 2 by 3 into 5 by 3, right? That is 5 by 3 into 6 raised to minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 into 6 raised to minus 2 by 3, and this will be 1 by 2, 2 by 2, right? That is 2 by 2 into 5 raised to minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into 5 raised to minus 1 by 2. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Okay, this will be 4 by 3, right? That is 4 by 3 into 6 raised to minus 2 by 3 divided by, this is 1 by 2 into 5 raised to minus 1 by 2. Okay. This will be 8 by 3, that is 8 by 3 into, if you take the reciprocals, it will be 5 raised to 1 by 2, that is root 5 divided by 6 raised to 2 by 3. That is 6 raised to 2 by 3. Okay, so m root 5 divided by n into 2n raised to 2 by 3. That is, this 6 can be written as 2 into 3, right? Therefore, n is equal to what? 3 and m is equal to what? 8. By comparing here, therefore, m is equal to 8 and n is equal to what? 3. Therefore, 8m plus 12n, right? That what will be 8n? 8n will be 64 and what will be 12n? 12n will be 36 and what is 64 plus 36? 100. Okay, so the answer for this one is 100. A very easy question and time saving also. Okay, hope you understood the concept here. Very basic question. Okay, let's move to the next one, next topic, next question. Okay, our very next question, that is limit x tends 0, 2 into 1 minus cos x into square root of cos 2x into cube root of cos 3x, etc. up to 10th root of cos 10x divided by x square. Okay, obviously it's in 0 by 0 form. All of this becomes 1 if you apply x is equal to 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 by 0, indeterminate form. Okay, so how are you going to formulate this one? It will be easier if you apply L'Hospital rule. Okay, I know there are 10 terms here. Okay, if you apply product rule, that will be up to 10 times and like that. But there is another method which we can apply here to make the L'Hospital rule more effective and easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is applying L'Hospital rule means we need to differentiate the numerator as well as denominator separately. And if you differentiate the denominator, it will be 2x, right? 2x. There is a 2 here. If you differentiate this, this becomes 0. And let's take it as okay. This I am taking it as v and this as u. Okay. dy, the derivative of v is what? That is derivative of 1, that is 0, and this will be u dash. Okay, I haven't performed the derivative of this one at right now, but I just wrote it as u dash. Okay, is that clear? Hope it's clear. And we can do this separately. We can do the differentiation of this one separately. Okay, and let's take u is equal to cos x into square root of cos 2x into cube root of cos 3x, etc. Into 10th root of cos 10x. Okay, so how are you going to differentiate this? It's very easy actually. See, in times like this, if the differentiation becomes more and more complex by using more and more terms, or the powers are higher, then let's assign our beloved friend here, that is logarithm. If you assign logarithm here and here, it will separate the this 10 okay, the 10 terms and put a plus sign in between them. Okay, this will turn to addition. Okay, let's go for that. Therefore, what is log u? Log u is equal to this becomes log of cos x into log of this one. Okay, log of cos x into square root of cos 2x into like that. Okay, then apply the summation technique here. You will get summation property here. You will get log u is equal to log cos x plus log square root of cos 2x. So log square root of cos 2x can be written as log cos 2x the whole raised to 1 by 2, that is plus 1 by 2 log cos 2x. Okay, wait, etc. up to 1 by 10 log cos 10x. Okay, I hope you got the idea here. Then differentiate both sides. What will you get? What is dy dx of log cos x? That is 1 by cos, that is minus tan x, minus tan x into dy dx of x. Okay, the exact structure is minus tan x into dy dx of x. That will be equal to 1. Okay, and what is the derivative of log u? Log u is nothing but 1 by u into du by dx. Okay, let's perform that on the next slide. That is differentiating both sides, you will get 1 by u into du by dx. That will be equal to, minus will be there for all. I have taken it as common. Therefore, minus of this will be minus tan x, right? That is tan x. Okay, plus, and what about this one? What is dy dx of 1 by 2 log cos 2x. I'm going to differentiate this. 1 by 2 will be constant. I can take it outside. That is 1 by 2 into d by dx of log cos 2x. That is equal to 1 by cos 2x into minus sin 2x into 1 by 2 is here into 2. This and this got cancelled. That becomes what? Minus tan 2x. Okay. So next one is minus tan 3x and last one will be what? Minus tan 10x. If you differentiate it accordingly, that will be your corresponding answer. And it will be minus of tan x plus tan 2x plus etc. plus what? Tan 10x. Okay, tan 10x. Okay, that is what du by dx is. Okay, let's substitute. Okay, there is one more thing. Du by dx is equal to minus of u into tan x plus etc. plus what? Tan 10x. Okay, let's substitute this in here. Okay, that is 2 into 0 minus this and this got cancelled. 0 minus u dash. U dash we just obtained here. Okay, that is the value of u dash. Therefore, it will be limit x tends to 0. 2 minuses will be there. Okay, therefore they will get reduced. They become positive. And u is what? Cos x into root of cos 2x into etc. Okay, up to 10th root of cos 10x into tan x plus tan 2x plus etc. plus what? Tan 10x. Okay, divide by what? X. Okay, so if you apply x is equal to 0 here, this becomes what? This will reduce to 1. Okay, so how will you evaluate this? What is limit x tends 0? We can assign this x to each of these 10 terms, right? What is limit x tends 0 tan x by x? That is 1 plus what is limit x tends 0 tan 2x by x? Very easy one. Tan 2x by x, that is limit x tends to 0, multiply with 2 here and here, this becomes 1 and 2 into 1 becomes what? 2. Like that, limit x tends to 0, tan kx by x, that will be equal to what? K. Therefore, this becomes 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. plus what? 10. That is sum of first and natural numbers, and what is our value? 10 into 11 by 2, that is 55 is the final cut result. Okay, is the 55? Okay, integer type question. Therefore, what is the value here? 55. Okay, therefore 55 is the final cut answer. Okay, there is extra work which we need to be performed to get to the final answer. Okay, using logarithm and all. But just be careful with this one. See, while I am explaining the question, okay, it requires more steps and more theorems and like that to communicate with you. Okay, but if you do it by yourself, there won't be this much steps there. Okay, and the time will be less also. Here I need to communicate with all of you. That's why I'm taking more time and more steps to do this question. Okay, otherwise if you're doing it for your examination, it won't take this much time. Okay, you can formulate it within 2, 3 or just maximum 4 steps only. Okay, and let's move to the next question. Okay, a very beautiful question and well crafted. That is f of x. A piecewise function is given. F of x is equal to x minus 1 when x is even and 2x when x is odd. X element of real numbers. Okay. X element of natural numbers. X element of natural numbers. Okay, if for some a element of natural numbers, it is given that f of a is equal to 21, then limit x tends to a minus. That is the left hand limit of mod x cube by a minus box x by a. Okay, that is greatest integer. Okay, is equal. You need to find the value. Just go through that question once again. It's a very easy question and a very beautiful question also. Let's perform this. Listen very carefully. See, each step will be important and will be connected, and your complete observation and attention is needed here for now. Okay, so listen very carefully. So here, let's start from here. They have mentioned that f of a is equal to what? 21. So I am going to take this as k. Okay, so let's assume f of k is equal to what? 21. So the output, the result of this function is what? 21. And which number is 21? Even or odd? 21 is odd number. Okay. Okay, so which result from here gives an odd number? See, if x is odd, then you are multiplying that x with a 2. Therefore, you will get an even number here. the result will be what in this case an even. And if x is even, you are subtracting one number from that. Okay, then that number becomes what? An even number minus 1 becomes what? An odd number. So in here, for the first case, the character is odd, and the second case, the character is what? Even. So if f of k is equal to 21, that is if f of k produces 21, that is the output is what? Odd here. Therefore, which nature is f of x exhibiting here? X minus 1 or 2k? See, f of k is equal to 21. The output is what? Odd number. If the output is odd number, it should exhibit this character, right? Therefore, f of x is equal to k minus 1. That is k minus 1. F of k is equal to, when is equal to what? 21. Okay, therefore k is equal to what? 22. Okay, if you apply it reversely, what is f of 22? F of 22 is x is even, go for this one. 22 minus 1, that is what? 21. Okay. So we got k as what? 22. So k is what? F of a. That is f of a is equal to what? 22. Okay, let's assign this as p. Therefore, f of p is equal to what? 22. Okay, so the output is what? An even number. If the output is even number, then the function is exhibiting this one, right? Right? That is f of x is equal to 2x when x is what? Odd. Okay, see, we are getting an even number here. Okay, therefore f of x is exhibiting which character here? 2x. That is, this will be what? 2p is equal to 22. F of x is equal to 2x. Therefore, f of p is equal to what? 22. Therefore, p is equal to what? Therefore, p is equal to 11. Therefore, f of a becomes what? 11. That is f of 11. Okay, that is, sorry. This is equal to what? F of a was taken as p and p is equal to what? 11. Therefore, we can write it like this. F of a is equal to what? 11. Can you formulate it by yourself? Just hit the pause button and try to solve it by yourself. Okay, you'll get the answer. If f of a is equal to 11, again the output is what? An odd number. If the output is an odd number, which character is the function exhibiting? This one, right? Only then you will get an odd number. That is f of x is equal to x minus 1. Therefore, f of a is equal to a minus 1. That is equal to 11. Therefore, a is equal to what? 12. Done, understood. That's all. Okay. If substitute a is equal to 12 here, what will you get? 12 minus means 12 only. That is limit x tends to 12 minus, that is left hand limit of 12. You can substitute 12 directly here. 12 cube by 12. Okay, that is 12 square. That is 144. 144 minus, see, 12 minus means values which is less than 12. Okay, that is number which is less than 12 means 11.99 something, that divide by 12. What is the value of this one? 0 point something, right? And what is the box? 0 point something, 0 itself. Therefore, this will be what? 144 only. Okay, therefore the final cut answer is what? 144. That's all. A very, very, very interesting and easy question. Okay, and next one. Yes, alpha is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus e raised to root tan x minus e raised to root x divided by root tan x minus root x, and beta is equal to limit x tends to 0 1 plus sin x raised to 1 by 2 cot x, right? You need to find a and b. Alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. Again, a question connected through limits and quadratic equation, and then you need to find the value of 12 into log a plus b to the base c. Very easy and doable one. So this, what are we going to do here? 0 by 0 form. Let's take e raised to root x outside. It's a board exam level question. Okay. Therefore, it will be alpha is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus e raised to root x into e raised to root tan x minus root x minus 1 divided by root tan x minus root x. So how are you going to operate this one? It's very easy, right? This is 1. And what is x tends 0 plus root x? That is what? 1. Therefore, what is the value of alpha? It's a standard result. Okay. That is 1. And if you apply here, it will be 1. Okay. Therefore, what is beta? Very interesting one. If you apply beta x is equal to 0 here, the base will be 1 and the numerator will be, the power will be what? Infinity. Therefore, 1 raised to infinity form. You know how to do that, right? We have discussed so many questions based on that. Therefore, beta is equal to e raised to limit x tends to 0, 1 plus sin x minus 1 should be there. Whatever is the base, you should subtract 1 from that. Okay, that is sin x by 2 into cot x. Okay, so e raised to 1 by 2 into sine cot x. So not cos x, cot x. What is cos x? Cos x by sin x. Sin x and sin x got cancelled. Therefore, e raised to limit 1 by 2 into limit x tends 0 what? Cos x, that is 1. That is the answer is e raised to 1 by 2. That is what? Root e. Okay, now you got beta and alpha. Now let's formulate over here. This alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. Okay, by using alpha and beta, you need to find the value of a and b and then substitute in here to get to the final answer. Okay, and it will be okay. So what is the sum product of roots here? Sum and product. Sum will be a plus alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to what? Minus root t by a. Okay, so what is alpha plus beta from here? So this is what beta is. Beta is equal to root t, and what was alpha? Alpha was 1, right? So what is alpha plus beta? 1 plus root t is equal to minus b by a. And alpha beta is 1 into root t, that is root e. Root t is equal to minus root t by a. Therefore, a is equal to what? Minus 1. Substitute that minus 1 over here. You will get 1 plus root t is equal to what? B. Okay, so basically b is what? 1 plus root t and a is what? Minus 1. You need to sum that up, right? If you sum it up, you will get root t. Okay, therefore it will be 12 into log root e to the base a. A very easy one. What is root e? E raised to 1 by 2. Taken out to the left that side. It will be 12 into 1 by 2. That is 6. Very, very, very easy question and doable question also. Okay. Hope you got the idea here. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, there is nothing much detail here. Which method is that? Leibniz rule. Okay, just differentiate it. You will get limit x tends to pi by 2. This will be 0. The other part will be minus 3x square into sine 2x plus cos x. Okay, divided by 2 into x minus pi by 2. Okay, if you want, you can apply L'Hospital rule again, or we can formulate from here. Okay, that is limit x tends to pi by 2, that is minus 3 by 2 into sine 2x is 2 sin x cos x. We can take what outside? Cos x outside. It will be cos x, sorry. Yeah, that is cos x, that is x square into cos x into 2 sin x plus 1 divided by, this is x minus pi by 2. Okay, so this is where the problem is. Okay, 0 by 0 form. We can convert it, that is limit that only. Okay, limit x tends to pi by 2. Cos x can be written as sine pi by 2 minus x, and what is the denominator? X minus pi by 2. We have already detailed the value of this one in the last session. Okay, there was a ready-made formula where the answer is what? Minus 1. Therefore, this will be reduced to what? Minus 1, and minus into minus is what? Plus. That is 3 by 2 into x square is what? Pi square by 4 into 2 sine 3, right? That is 3. Altogether 9 pi square by 8. That is option 2 is the correct answer. Okay, very easy question. Next one. Yes. A typical one. Let this denote the fractional part of x, that we all know. And f of x is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus fractional part of x square into sine inverse of 1 minus fractional part of x divided by fractional part of x minus fractional part of x cube. Okay, and x is not equal to 0. If L and L are respectively the right hand limit and the left hand limit of the function f at x is equal to 0, then you need to formulate 32 by pi square L square plus R square. Yes, we can do this. Okay, let's start with this is left hand limit and right hand limit. So for left hand limit, it will be like this: x tends to 0 minus, and for right hand limit, it will be like this: x tends to 0 plus. So what is fractional part of x actually? It is x minus box x. Okay, I'm going to write the result here. Okay, sorry for that. And for x tends to 0 plus, what is the result of this? What is box 0 plus? That is, what is box 0 point something? I can write it here. Okay, that is x tends to 0 plus. What is the result here? If x is tending to 0 plus, this becomes 0 point something, that is 0 itself. Therefore, it will be x minus 0, that is x. Done. What will be if it is x tends to 0 minus? If it is x tends to 0 minus, that is a minus 0 point something, that is it is minus 1. What is x minus minus 1? That is plus 1. That is fractional part will be reduced to x and x plus 1 for r and l respectively. Okay, therefore no need of this one. Okay, let's formulate here. L respectively start from left, and it will be limit x tends to 0 minus cos inverse of, what is the value there? 1 minus box x square, right? That is 1 minus x plus 1 the whole square. Okay, let's put a bracket here, into sine inverse of 1 minus x plus 1. Okay, that is got cancelled, sine inverse of minus x divided by this will be x plus 1 minus x plus 1 the whole square. Okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's take x plus 1 as common. It will be limit x tends to 0 minus cos inverse of 1 minus x plus 1 the whole square. Okay, and this can be written as sine inverse of minus x divided by, if you take, we can take x plus 1 as common. See, x plus 1, if you take it common, it will be x plus 1 into 1 minus x plus 1 whole square. That is x plus 1 into 1 minus x plus 1 the whole square. Okay, so what is x plus 1 whole square? X square plus 2x plus 1, 1 and minus 1 got cancelled, and the rest will be minus of x square plus 2x, right? That is x plus 1 into minus of x square, or we can write it like, okay, minus of x square plus what? 2x. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Next one, that is limit x tends to 0 minus cos inverse of 1 minus x plus 1 the whole square, okay, into sine inverse of minus x divided by, this is into, okay, that is x plus 1 into, we can take a minus x here, x common, it will be minus x into x plus 2. If you apply x is equal to 0 here, you will get cos inverse of 1 minus 0 plus 1 is what? 1. 1 square is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. That is, it will be what? Pi by 2. Okay, cos inverse 0 is pi by 2, and sine inverse minus x by x is 1. Here we will get 0 plus 1 is what? 1. And this is 2. Okay, that is pi by 2 into 2. That is L is equal to what? Pi by 4. That was easy. Let's go for the right hand limit. And what is the right hand limit? This will be x. Okay, instead of fractional part of x, we can write x there. Therefore, r is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus cos inverse of 1 minus x square into sine inverse of 1 minus x. 1 minus x, see, fractional part of x minus fractional part of x cube can be written as x minus x cube. That can be written as x into 1 minus x square. Okay, hope you are getting the idea here. So the problem with this one is, if you apply x is equal to 0 here, you will get the limit will be in indeterminate form. Have you figured out that? That is, this will be cos inverse of 1, that is 0 obviously, divided by 0. That is in 0 by 0 form. Therefore, we need to apply other methods to evaluate this. A suitable, two methods are there. Suitable method will be, yeah, just substitute cos inverse of 1 minus x square is equal to what? Theta. Inverse trigonometry function gives a angle theta, an angle. Therefore, we can substitute it like this. Therefore, what will be 1 minus x square? That is equal to cos theta. Respectively, x square is equal to what? 1 minus cos theta. And what is the value of 1 minus cos theta? 2 sine square theta by 2. So, what is x here? X is equal to root 2 sine theta by 2. The value of x is what? Root 2 sine theta by 2. Okay, and see, one thing, simply we cannot write positive value here. That is root sine theta by 2. That is wrong. Okay, but here we need to consider the sign also. That is, in higher classes, root of x square is mod x. Okay, we need to assign the sign depending on the condition. Okay, therefore it is actually mod sine theta by 2, but since x is 0 plus, that is in the positive interval it is lying, we can opt for positive sign. Okay, be careful with that. Cos inverse 1 minus x square is equal to theta. Okay, that is theta divided by what was x, root 2 sine theta by 2, and the other parameters was what, sine inverse of 1 minus x divided by x into 1 minus x square. See here there is a slight problem actually, because I have converted the variable from x to what, theta. Therefore the limit should also be changed according to that. So we know that x is approaching towards 0 plus. That is, if x is equal to 0, cos inverse 1 minus 0 becomes cos inverse 1, which becomes what, 0. That is, theta will be approaching towards what, 0. Okay, theta will be approaching towards 0. And here 0 plus, we can put it like that. And here it will be limit x tends to 0 plus. Actually, we need to change here also, but we are not going to do that because it will consume more time and it will not change your final cut answer. That's why. Okay, let's go with that. Limit theta tends to 0 plus theta by root 2 sine theta by 2. So here divide here with theta and multiply here with 2 to balance this. That is, theta by 2 by sine theta by 2 becomes 1, and what is 2 by root 2? That is root 2 into, just apply 0 directly, you will get sine inverse 1 divided by 1 into 1, that is pi by 2. Therefore r is equal to what, pi by root 2, and what was L? I think it is pi by 4. You need to find 32 by pi square into L square by r square. 32 by pi square into what is L square? Pi square by 16 plus what is r square? Pi square by 2. Okay, therefore pi square would cancel. This becomes what, 2, and this becomes what, 16. So the final cut answer is what, 18. Okay, a very slightly typical question about here, and if you formulate it well, you will get the correct answer. Okay, so okay, that's it. Let's move to the next question. Okay, our next question from 2025. Limit t tends to 0 to 1, 3x plus 5, the whole raised to t dx, the whole raised to 1 by t is equal to alpha by 5e into 8 by 5, the whole raised to 2 by 3. Okay, then you need to find the value of alpha. So how are you going to formulate this one? It's very easy actually. Which form is this limit in? T is approaching towards 0, right? Just put t is equal to 0 here. It will be 1. Okay, this will reduce to 0 to 1 dx. And what is the value of 0 to 1 dx? That is 1 itself after applying the limits I am talking about. Therefore, practically the base is equal to what? 1, and the denominator will be, the power will be what? 1 by 0, that is infinity. Therefore, the limit is in which form actually? 1 raised to infinity form. A typical form, and the ready-made formula also for that to evaluate. Okay. So, how will you formulate this limit? The standard formula is like this. That is, it will be e raised to limit t tends to 0. Okay, 0 to 1, 3x plus 5 dx minus 1. Okay, into 1 by t. It will be like that. Is f of x raised to g of x. It will be f of x minus 1 into g of x e raised to. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to formulate this one separately, the entire power separately, and after that, after getting the final result of that, I'm going to put on top of e. Okay, I'm not going to write e again and again. Okay. Okay, and before that, we can simplify this one. What is 0 to 1, 3x plus 5, the whole raised to t? 0 to 1, 3x plus 5, the whole raised to t into dx. What is the value of that? You know how to integrate that, right? How are you going to integrate that? You need to substitute this is equal to u. Okay, and the dx will be du by 3. Okay, and okay, I'm going to go for one step only. Therefore, it will be 0 means 5. The upper limit and lower limit will change. It will be u raised to t into du by 3. Okay, next step we can skip. It will be 1 by 3 into u raised to t plus 1 divided by t plus 1. That is basically u raised to t plus 1 divided by 3 into t plus 1. And substitute values 8 and 5 there. And you will get what? That is 8 raised to t plus 1 minus 5 raised to t plus 1 divided by what? 3 into t plus 1. Okay, that's all. This is what this part is. Okay, so we have done this part, and that part should be equated to minus 1, right? Okay, therefore it will be minus 1 into another 1 by t is also here. Okay, just beware of that. Okay, see what I have done is I have integrated this part and I have subtracted 1 from that and apply this here. Okay, so okay, let's cross multiply this and what will you get? It will be, okay, it will be 8 raised to t into 8 minus 5 raised to t into 5, right? Minus this into 1 by t will be there. Okay, not t, 1 by t will be there. So this becomes 3t square plus t. Okay, and after cross multiplying you will get 3t minus 3 divided by 3 into t plus 1 into t. Okay, we need to assign limit t tends to 0 here. Okay, forgot to assign that. Sorry, here also we have what limit t tends to 0. Okay, so you do one thing, just put t is equal to 0 for the numerator and denominator and see what happens. This becomes 8 and this becomes 5. What is 8 minus 5? 3. And what is 3 minus 3? 0. And 3 into 0, 0. So basically numerator equals what? 0. And what happens to denominator? Obviously that is equal to what? 0. That is practically both of them are in which form? 0 by 0 form, indeterminate form. Therefore we need to use the L'Hospital rule here. Okay. Therefore it will be limit t tends to 0. What is 8 raised to t into log t, right? The derivative of that is 8 into 8 raised to t into what? Log 8 minus 5 into 5 raised to t into what? Log 5 minus 3t is derivative is 3 minus the, I think plus or minus, what is the, yeah, minus, that is 0. Okay, and the next one minus 3t minus 3 divided by, see this is t square plus t, right? So 3t square plus 3t. Yeah, 3t square plus 3t, that is 6t plus 1. Therefore, it will be 6t plus 3. And after applying t is equal to 0, the denominator part will be reduced to 0. And the numerator will be like 8 into log 8, 8 by 3. 8 by 3 into log 8 minus 5 by 3 into log 5 minus what? 1. Okay, so all of these are in powers of 3, but and I'm going to assign it here, e raised to. Okay, we have started from the powers of e. Okay. And this can be written as e raised to log 8 raised to 8 by 3 minus log 5 raised to 5 by 3. Okay, that is e raised to log 8 raised to 8 by 3 minus log 5 raised to 5 by 3 minus 1. Okay, this can be written as log 8 by 5 the whole raised to, that is this will be e raised to log 8 raised to 8 by 3 by 5 raised to 5 by 3 into e raised to minus 1. That will be 1 by e and this will be 8 raised to 8 by 3 divided by 5 raised to 5 by 3. That is 1 by e into, this will be 8 raised to 8 by 3 divided by 5 raised to 5 by 3. That is, I think it's done. That is 1 by e into 8 raised to 8 by 3 can be written as 8 square into 8 raised to 2 by 3. That is 64 into 8 raised to 2 by 3 and 5 raised to 5 by 3 can be written as 1 plus 2 by 3. This can be, therefore it will be 5 into 5 raised to 2 by 3. Okay, the power are same here, therefore we can assign the power as common. And if we equate the other terms, it will be like 64, yeah, it's done. That is, it is equal to alpha by 5e into 8 by 5 the whole raised to 2 by 3. So what is the corresponding value of alpha here? 64, that's all done. Okay. That is alpha is equal to what? 64. Okay, a very easy question, but the calculation is was bit more, but doable question. Okay, and next one. Yeah, a very interesting and deep concept level question. Very good one. Okay, that a greater than 0 be a root of the quadratic equation 2x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. If limit x tends to, instead of 1 by 4, it is 1 by a here. 16 into 1 minus cos 2 plus x minus 2x square divided by 1 minus x the whole square. What are you going to do here? It is equal to alpha plus beta root 70. You need to find the value of alpha plus beta and you need to sum up those values. Okay. So what are you going to do here? Okay, let's discuss quadratic equation first. One thing. Yes. Let ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Okay. And let alpha and beta be the roots of this quadratic equation. Clear? So, from this quadratic equation, you know how to obtain alpha and beta. If it is asked in the reverse order, that is, If alpha and beta are given and they have asked you to formulate the quadratic equation, how will you formulate that? It will be a into x minus alpha into x minus beta. Okay, to form this quadratic equation, or this quadratic equation can be rewritten like this, is equal to 0. Okay, that all of you should know how to do that. Let's do one more thing. Let's put in this quadratic equation, I'm doing a transformation here. I'm putting x is equal to 1 by x. And what will you get after putting x is equal to 1 by x? And simplify that. And you will get cx square, right? Plus bx plus a is equal to 0, right? That is a by x square, b by x, bx plus cx square, yeah. Okay, so from here, how do we got the quadratic equation? Cx square plus bx plus a, by assigning x is equal to 1 by x. So what will happen to the roots of the corresponding quadratic equation, corresponding parent quadratic equation? What will happen? The roots will also take the reciprocal, like 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. The roots will be like this, 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. That is, if alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, then 1 by alpha and 1 by beta will be the roots of this quadratic equation. Okay, these theories are very important for doing the question. Okay, let's go for the question here. The question is like, yeah, a greater than 0. We already discussed that for the quadratic equation here. See, from here, just look at this. From here to here, how do they get a quadratic expression here? From here, let's discuss this. That is, let's assign 2x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. It's a quadratic equation. And let's take this, it's one root as a and the other root as what? B. Okay, so just put x is equal to 1 by x over here. See, if you observe this, there is a slight difference among this one and this one, right? Even though the difference is negative, there is one more difference actually. That is, from this quadratic equation, if you put x is equal to 1 by x, then you will get minus 2x square plus x plus 2. And its corresponding root will be like what? 1 by a and 1 by b. Okay, listen, there is more. If a quadratic expression like this, minus 2x square plus x plus 2 as an equation like as a roots like 1 by a and 1 by b, then how are you going to formulate that one? How are you going to rewrite the quadratic equation? It's very easy actually. It can be written like, I'm going to write it here. It will be minus 2 into x minus 1 by a into x minus 1 by b. Okay, therefore it will be limit x tends to 1 by a into 16 into 1 minus cos minus 2 into x minus 1 by a into x minus 1 by b. Okay, divided by, take a outside, it becomes a square, and it will be 1 by a minus x the whole square. That can also be written as x minus 1 by a the whole square. Okay, we need to restructurize this. See, it's in 0 by 0 form. Okay, I haven't discussed that, but I think you have already observed it. Okay, so what is this is one, take it as 1 minus cos minus 2 theta. That can be written as 1 minus cos 2 theta. Don't bother the negative sign here. Okay, the cos is attached along with that. It will have no effect on cos. Okay, so what is 1 minus cos 2 theta? 2 sine square theta. That we can apply it over here. It becomes limit x tends to 1 by a, and 60 into 2 becomes what? 32. 32 into sine square x minus 1 by a into x minus 1 by b divided by, it will be a square here. Okay, so here we have x minus 1 by a the whole square. Okay, so its value is what? Alpha plus beta root 17. Okay, so yeah, what should be here to balance this? We should assign x minus 1 by b the whole square here as well and here as well. Okay, so this will be, okay, we can use another ring here. So this will be what? Limit x tends to 1 by a. This all will get reduced to what? 1. So the remaining terms will be 32 by a square into 1 by a minus 1 by b the whole square. Okay, I hope you are getting the idea here. That is 32 by a square into, okay, let's move to the next one, next slide. That is 32 by a square into 1 by a minus 1 by b the whole square. The right hand side we can write later. Okay, What is 1 by a minus 1 by b the whole square? That is 32 divided by a square we can write later. What is 1 by a minus 1 by b the whole square? I think we can formulate it here. See, 1 by a minus 1 by b the whole square can be written as 1 by a plus 1 by b the whole square minus 4 into 1 by a into 1 by b. And what is 1 by a plus 1 by b the whole square? That is 1 by minus 2, that is 1 by 4. Okay. And 1 by 4, that is, this will be 1 by 4. Okay. What is 1 by a into 1 by b? That is product of roots. See, 1 by a and 1 by b are the roots of this quadratic equation. The sum of roots will be minus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 square will be 1 by 4. Okay. And the product of roots will be 2 by minus 2, that is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 4 is what? Plus 4. Okay. And we need to go for a square here. How will you compensate for a square? For a square, we need to formulate from the parent equation. That is 2x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. 2x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Two roots it will have. One root will be minus 1 plus or minus 17, right? That is root 17 divided by 4. But a should be positive. They have already mentioned that in the question. Therefore, it will be root 17 minus 1 divided by 4 is equal to what? A. Okay. Okay, and what will be a square then? A square will be 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 minus 2 root 17 divided by 16. Okay, again cancel this with 2. You will get a square is equal to 9 minus root 17 by 8. See, for this a square I am doing this. Okay. Okay. Therefore, it will be 9 minus root 17 by 8. Okay, the right hand side will be alpha plus beta root 17. Okay. Yes, we can formulate this. That is, it will be 32 into, this will be 17, right? 17 into 8. Yeah, 8. This 8 will come here. Divide by what? 4. Okay, into 9 minus root 17. Okay. This and this got cancelled, becomes 8. Okay, 8 into 8 is 64. Then we can go for the conjugate here to rationalize the denominator. It will be 64 into 17 into 9 plus root 17 divided by, what is 9 minus root 17 into 9 plus root 17? That is 81 minus 17. What is the value of 81 minus 17? 16. Okay, 64 got cancelled. Okay, and just open the bracket. What is 17 into 9? It's 153. That is 153 plus 17 root 17 is equal to alpha plus beta root 17. Okay. Therefore, what is the value of alpha? Alpha is equal to 153. And what is the value of beta? Beta is equal to 17. Then what is alpha plus beta? 170. Okay. It took time. It took some time, this question, because I need to elaborate the theory also. Okay. A very good question for practicing. Okay, and have we got the idea here? Let's move to the next one. Okay, next question. Yes. Limit n tends to infinity. 1 square minus 1 into n minus 1 plus 2 square minus 2 into n minus 2 etc. plus n minus 1 whole square minus n minus 1 into 1 divided by sum of cubes of first n natural numbers minus sum of squares of first n natural numbers. Okay, the ready-made formulas of these two you know. Okay, this is n into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. And this is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay, so before doing this, let's formulate the numerator to a compact one. So how are you going to formulate the numerator? So it is 1 square minus 1, 2 square minus 2, the first part. Okay, next will be 3 square minus 3, 4 square minus 4, like that. Okay, therefore we can formulate it like this, right? That is, limit n tends to infinity. R is equal to 0 to n, r square minus r. I have formulated the numerator only. Okay, see, I am formulating the numerator only, and from the numerator I am formulating the first part only. Okay, so can I formulate it like this? The first part of the numerator, that is 1 square minus 1 plus 2 square minus 2 plus 3 square minus 3, like that. A part is okay, right? Then how will you formulate the next one? Next one, it is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, like that. Therefore it will be n minus r. Okay, is this correct or not about the numerator? See, I am formulating the numerator only because the denominator of the formulas I have known. Okay, we know the formulas of the denominator. Okay, so how will you formulate from this one? Easy actually. Open the bracket and apply the summation formula. Therefore you will get limit n tends to infinity, it will be r square n, right? That is, yeah, r is equal to 0 to n r square, okay, minus r cube, okay, let's multiply it here and put it here, okay, that is, wait, this will be n r square, okay, minus r cube minus rn plus r square. So r square is common, we can take it outside, it will be n plus 1 into r square minus r cube minus rn. That is what the numerator is, okay. So you know the sum of squares of first and natural numbers, sum of cubes of first and natural numbers, the formulas you know. Therefore we can apply the formulas and you will get, it will be limit n tends to infinity, okay, that is n plus 1 into r square is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6 minus n square into n plus 1 the whole square by 4 minus n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, whole divided by sum of cubes of first and natural numbers, that will be n square into n plus 1 the whole square by 4 minus this will be n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Okay, so you know the mechanism if the variable is approaching towards infinity. You know how to do that, right? Just check the variables among power of variables among numerator and denominator. Select the highest power and divide numerator and denominator with that n raised to k, where k is the highest power. Okay, among the numerator and denominator. And here, if you observe closely, the highest power is 4. And okay, so you need to divide numerator and denominator with what? N raised to 4. So how are you going to formulate that one? It's very easy actually. Divide numerator and denominator with 4. Okay, you can use another ink here. Okay, so numerator there are 3 terms. For the 3 terms also we need to divide it with n raised to 4, and here also we need to 2 terms are there, we need to divide it with n raised to 4. Okay, n raised to 4, here also n raised to 4, here also what? N raised to 4, here n raised to 4, and here also what? N raised to 4. See what happens here is, here the highest power is n cube, right? And if you divide it with n raised to 4, 1 n will be left here. Okay, so the net value will be 1 by n into something. That will be reduced to 0 because n is tending towards infinity. So this got vanished. Same for here also got vanished. Okay, so we need to move to the next slide. Okay, so we can do some, yeah. This n and n got cancelled. N plus 1 into n plus 1 becomes n plus 1 whole square. Okay, we can assign to the next slide. Okay, so this will be limit n tends to infinity, n plus 1 the whole square into 2n plus 1. 2n plus 1, okay, by into 1 by 6 is over here. Okay, that we can deal with that later. See, there will be an n cube here. How are you going to assign that n cube? You need to assign that carefully. See, what I am going to do is, I am distributing n square over here and n over here. Okay, by that it will go and becomes n plus 1 by n the whole square. Then we can easily formulate that. Okay, and the next one. Okay, here one n square got cancelled. It becomes n plus 1 by n square. Okay, therefore it will be minus n plus 1 the whole square divided by n square into 1 by 4 divided by. Okay, there is one more, that is this will be n square got cancelled. It will be n plus 1 the whole square by n square, okay, into 1 by 4, right? Yeah, into 1 by 4. Into 1 by 4. Okay, so this will be 1 plus 1 by n, that is 1. Okay, after applying n tends to infinity, this will be n plus 1 by n the whole square, that is 1 plus 1 by n, that is 1 the whole square. Okay, that will be 1. This will be 2 plus 1 by n, that is into 2 into what? 1 by 6. Okay, and this will be what? 1 plus 1 by n, okay, we already formulated that, it will be 1 by 4. Okay, that is minus 1 by 4 divided by what? 1 by 4. Okay, yeah, this will be 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 3 into 4 divided by 1 by 4, that is 1 by 3 is the final cut answer for this one. Okay, very easy one, just need to formulate this only and you should have a very good grip on formulating infinity type of questions. Okay, then is it very easy? Okay, just a piece of cake. And there is not much to discuss here also if you have a good grip on this this topic. Okay, we can easily formulate the answer from here itself. Okay, it's that easy. Okay, hope you got the idea here. We can move to the next question. Yes. Limit x tends to infinity. Okay, e by 1 minus e into 1 by e minus x by 1 plus x the whole raised to x. Okay, so what happens to the base when x is approaching towards infinity? The power directly go towards infinity. What happens to the base? Okay, let's go for that. See, if x is approaching towards infinity, we need to divide numerator and denominator with x raised to k, where k is the highest order of x. Here, what is the highest order of x? Okay, the value is alpha. We need to find an expression in terms of alpha. That we can deal with that later. Okay. So what will happen here? It will be 1 by 1 minus e into 1 by e minus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by x. If you divide it with the x, it will be like this. Okay, so this will be 0, therefore it will be 1 by 1. Okay, therefore there is an e here, therefore e by 1 minus e into 1 by e minus 1. Okay, that will be 1 only. If you cross multiply and simplify, it will be 1 only. Okay. So this is 1 and it is in which form? 1 raised to infinity form. Okay, and f of x is the base and g of x is x here. So how are you going to formulate this one? It's very easy actually. This is e raised to limit x tends to infinity. A lot more questions which is slightly indirect and which will not be appear as like 1 raised to infinity at first glance is being asked in the last session. Okay, so be very careful with that one. So limit x tends to infinity, it will be e divided by 1 minus e into 1 by e minus x by 1 plus x. Okay, should be assign a minus 1 here. Minus 1 into x, right? Yeah. So what should we do here? We need to simplify this, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do is, listen. See, here we have 1 minus e, right? Here also if we have 1 minus e, we can take it outside. So I am writing it as, instead of 1, I am writing it as 1 minus e divided by 1 minus e. And I am taking that 1 minus e in the denominator as common, okay? Therefore it will be e raised to limit x tends to infinity 1 by 1 minus e into, okay, e into 1 by e minus x by 1 plus x, okay, minus 1 minus 1 e. Okay, it will be like this into x. Okay, so okay, let's go for that. Just open the bracket and what will we get? That is e raised to limit x tends to infinity 1 by 1 minus e into, this is 1, okay, minus ex divided by 1 plus x minus 1 plus what? E. Okay, it will be like this into x. Okay, that's also there, and this 1 and this minus 1 got cancelled. And just imagine what will happen if you cross multiply this with 1 plus x. It will be e plus ex, and that ex and minus ex got cancelled, and therefore it becomes the next slide. That is limit x tends to infinity. Sorry, that is e raised to limit x tends to infinity into e into, sorry, 1 by e. Okay, 1 by 1 minus e. 1 by 1 minus e into, sorry, the next question, sorry. 1 by 1 minus e into, after cancelling out, it will be e by 1 plus x. That is into e by 1 plus x. Okay, just wait. E by 1 plus x into x will be there. Okay, it will be like this. Sorry. Therefore, divide here and here with x and you will get e raised to limit x tends to infinity 1 by 1 minus e into e by 1 by x plus 1. Therefore, it will be 1 by infinity 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. Therefore, the answer will get reduced to what? E by 1 minus e. Okay, therefore, e raised to e by 1 minus e is the correct answer. Okay, and that is what alpha is. Okay, alpha is equal to this one. Therefore, what is log alpha? Log alpha is equal to e by 1 minus e. Okay, and you need to find log alpha divided by 1 plus log alpha. That is e by 1 minus e divided by 1 plus e by 1 minus e. Okay, therefore it will be, if we cross multiply, it will be e only. Okay, so the final cut answer is what? E. Okay, therefore which option is that? Fourth option is the final one. Okay, 2025 question. Okay, and the next one. Okay, and this is our last question from this session. Okay, we have discussed all the questions from 2025. Okay, we have completed that. And okay, let's go for that question. See, limit x tends 0, e minus 1 plus 2x the whole raised to 1 by 2x by x. Okay, the problem with this question is, if you apply limit x tends 0 over here, that is limit x tends to 0, 1 plus 2x the whole raised to 1 by 2x, you will get e. Okay, using the standard result as 1 raised to infinity. If you know how to do that, you will get the answer as e. So what happens next is it becomes e minus e. Okay, by 0, that is 0 by 0. Okay, that's the limit is in which form then? In determinate form then. So how are you going to formulate that? See, we cannot go for this method for sure. So what I'm going to do is, see, let's do one thing at first, that is limit x tends to 0, e minus e raised to log 1 plus 2x the whole raised to 1 by 2x, that can be written like 1 by 2x. Okay, by x. This can be written like this. So both of them are in powers of e right now. Okay, so what we can do now is we can take the minus e outside. Okay, let's see what happens. Therefore it becomes limit x tends to 0. Okay, if you take minus e outside, it will be minus e here. Okay, that we can deal with that later. Into e raised to 1 by 2x into log 1 plus 2x minus 1 divided by, that minus 1 is for that e, divided by x. Okay, so listen. So if it is like this, then how will you formulate this? There is a general formula in board examination which you have studied. See, whatever is here, it should be assigned here as well. Therefore here it should be 1 by 2x into log 1 plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so in here as well, that is 1 by 2x into log 1 plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so this will be reduced to 1, and what will happen here? Let's check it out. See here, if you apply, what will happen here? That is, it becomes, okay, this I am assigning it as k. Okay, that is minus e into limit x tends to 0, k into this, I am after cross multiplication, it will be log 1 plus 2x minus 2x divided by what? 2x. It will be like this. Okay, this limit x tends to 0, k is equal to 1. Okay, so here if you apply 0, here we will get 0 by 0 form. So we can apply L'Hospital rule there, and after applying L'Hospital rule, we will get minus e into limit x tends to 0 into k into, what is the derivative of this one? 1 by 2x, that is 1 by 2x minus 2 divided by, this will be what? 2. Okay, then apply x is equal to 0 here, and you will get minus e into, this will be 1, right? This will go and this becomes minus 1, minus e into minus 1, so the result is what? E. Okay, a slightly typical question, I agree. For formulation, it is slightly typical. Okay, because what happens here is we cannot differentiate it directly also. Okay, that is what the problem here is. That is why I have formulated like this to get to the final answer. Okay, and that's done and dusted. Okay, so all the questions I have discussed, and hope you got some idea regarding limits, and be very careful with that topic, because as I told in the first session, the topic serves as a fundamental, as a basics for upcoming calculus topics. Okay, a lot more questions should be solved using this technique, and in continuity and differentiability also the application of limits is used extensively. Okay, that's why this chapter is very, very, very important. Okay, and okay, thank you for listening to the last question. Okay, let's meet in the next video. Okay, bye.